What is skeleton?
All the bones in our body form a framework is called skeleton.
What are its functions?
First, without skeleton, our body will be collapsed. Second, the adult skeleton is made up of 206 bones. Third, it protects the internal organ. Fourth, there are different size and shape of the skeleton. It gives shape to our body.
What is bone marrow?
Bone marrow, a gel-like substance which is present in the bone, is called bone marrow. It produces the red blood cells and white blood cells.
What are the parts of the skeleton?
There are four parts of skeleton. First, skull. Bones of our head made up of skull. The skull protects the brain. The skull have a hole for eyes, nose, ear, mouth, and spinal cord. Fourth, the lower jaw is only movable bone in our skull.
Made up.
It is made up of 22 bones. The upper part is made up of 8 bones. The face is made up of 14 bones. Backbone. Backbone has 33 bones. Second, it also called vertebral column or spine. Third, each vertebral has hole on it because it. Third, each vertebral has hole on it in which the delicate spinal cord passes. Fourth, the backbone protects the spinal cord. Ribs. Thin flat curved bone called ribs. Ribs form a cage called rib cage. Third, rib protects organs such as heart, lungs. Fourth, rib. There are 12 pairs of rib. Out of 12 pairs, 10 are directly attached to the sternum or breastbone in the front. The 2 pairs are not directly attached to the sternum or breastbone. So, therefore, they called false rib. Out of 12 pairs, 7 pairs are true ribs and 3 are false rib. But the 2 pairs were of floating rib. The limbs. Lower limb. Lower limb is also called the legs. The lower limb is attached to the hip bone. The upper half of the lower limb is called thigh bone or femur. It is the longest bone in our body. The lower half of the lower limb is called calf or shin bone. Fourth, there are number of small bone in foot. Upper limb is also called arms. Upper limb is attached to the shoulder blades. The upper half of the upper limb is called humerus. The lower half of the upper limb is called radius and ulna. There are number of small bones in wrist and our hands.